He had sent it lying in the window at a quarter junk shop, just where it quartered he did not know remember, and had been stricken immediately by an overwhelming desire to possess it. The thing he was about to do was open a diary. This was not illegal. Nothing was illegal since there were no longer any laws, but if he detected, it was reasonably certain that it would be punished by death, or at least by 25 years in forced labor camp. He was not used to writing by hand. It was usual to dictate everything into the speakwrite. He faltered for just a second. A tremor had come through his bowels. To mark the paper was the decisive act. A sense of complete helplessness had descended upon him. To begin with, he did not know with any certainty that it was 1984. It was near impossible nowadays to pin down any date within a year or two. For whom was he writing this diary? For the future? For the unborn? How could you communicate with the future? It was of its nature impossible. Either the future would resemble the present, in which case it would not listen to him, or it would be different from it, and his predicament would be meaningless. He seemed not merely to have lost the power of expressing himself, but what it was that he had originally intended to say. For weeks past he had been making ready for this moment, and it had never crossed his mind that anything would be needed except courage. The actual writing would be easy. All he had to do was to transfer to paper the interminable, restless monologue that had been running inside his head, literally for years. At this moment, however, even the monologue had dried up. Suddenly he began writing in a sheer panic. April 4th, 1984. Last night to the flicks, all war films. One very good of ship full of refugees being bombed. Audience much amused by shots of great huge fat men trying to swim away.